Is it that time again? Dr. Freeman. Apparently they updated OBS to some shit that fucking oh, there we go. Actually it's not bad, never mind. Carry on, lads. Complaining over. I will, however, restart Firefox because it asks so nicely. And by restart Firefox, it just kind of fucking closed itself. A nice internet browser. Okay, never mind, it's fine. It then decided to come on. Okay. So Factorio 17 just came out. Well, came out a couple hours ago. There's a couple of mods already for it. So they've obviously the UI is a bit updated. That's kind of nice. And Bob's on that shit right now. Bob is going fucking crazy, updating everything he has. That's kind of nice. Did Angel update? Yeah, he did. So there's a couple of mods. The mods are still coming in. Nice fill. I've looked at some of these. Has the same texture as surrounding tiles instead of default grass. Far reach for Factorio 17. I think they did buff the they did buff the reach for this, so we're gonna play around with it, don't worry. Tiny start. Minimalist starter kit with tier 0 power armor. A mini low output reactor. It's basically cheating. Hi, Triple Strike. Power grid bomb. Comb. They look like bomb. I don't know. It provides a tool. Victoria, didn't you get bored of this? I did. I got bored of 16. Triple Strike. Now it's 17. It's like Factorio, except with one extra digit. So it's different now. So that's kind of interesting. And the map scenario stuff is a little bit different. I would like to try Angels and Bobs, but I want to do that after about a week or something. Yeah, we're doing marathon, don't worry. I want to do that after like a week. So that's basically how we're doing that. I'm just looking at some of the mods that they have. Realistic ores. New look for uranium, copper, and iron ores. Okay. Infinite zoom. Loot chest plus. Automatically collects alien artifacts and corpses. Useful in combination with artillery. Okay. Whistle stop factories. Spawns massive furnaces and assembly machines around the map to make the game all about building trains to connect them. That's kind of interesting. Huh. That's a new one. Mike, don't get into this game too much. Pee-wee League around the corner. Is the Pee-wee League, like, more than a week away anyways? Oh, it's almost exactly a week. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Dig a hole to get some landfill. Resulting in a hole of water, then you can replace the land somewhere else. Okay. Plutonium nuclear fuel. Underground belt. Color coding. Just go read the ones that are interesting. All you do is worry. Well, we've been doing Doom, so, you know. There's a bit of things in there. Glassification train tunnels. That's kind of cool. Roboport recharge upgrade. Reinforced walls. And nothing. Actually, let me order this by downloads. What have people been downloading? So just mostly Bob stuff, bottleneck. I think Angel just started updating his, so like I said, after a week this will be all different. Warehouse mod, loader redux. It's the loaders thing. Remember that now. Mini loader, clock, even distribution. Chaos power. Adds a range of different powering options. Bob's classes, side loaders, side inserters, yeah. Nixie tubes. So we're gonna just probably fuck around and play this a bit. I need to play modded RimWorld. Maybe. We're not playing with any mods right now. That's gonna be. I'm gonna wait a week for them to all update. So this is what they've done with this. So the things I've noticed, so it's actually pretty slick UI, I have to say. This is as far as I got. I was kind of messing around with this. So the very first thing I noticed is they nerfed Desert Death World. If you go like moisture down to minimum, put the bias down to minimum, actually it's kind of there, but you can still see there's like pockets of this shit right here. And you can see terrain type is like, it says here, controls the distribution of red desert versus sand. Higher bias generates more desert. Red desert. We can either put more in or less. I'm not, it has like little pockets of, I don't even know what the fuck this even does. I guess it's sort of still Desert Death World, but I've seen patches of green everywhere. It's disgusting. Yeah, what the fuck's this shit? Why is there like oases? Fuck that shit. Actually, you know, it's not that bad. Honestly, it's actually okay. Yeah, real-time map adjusting. It's actually pretty good, I have to say. You can do frequency with cliffs. You can change it around, and also continuity. You can say I have the cliffs pretty good. It's called biomes. Fair enough. Let me reset this back to marathon. And so some of the other things they have now is they have a new map type here. It tells us 100%. Why is this stuck here? Yo, nice game. Okay. Back to this. So one of the things you can have, you have two more things. You have Ribbon World and Islands. Let me just look at Real World to see how that kind of looks. Yeah, Real World is pretty much the standard Real World. Not that doesn't surprise me. So something they did though is oil will now not be in your starting area, which is pretty fucking big actually. So like before, what I did in my Death World, Desert Death World run was I had the oil kind of spawn near me. I kind of just got a map generation that had that. Now you can't even really have that at all. So they specifically made it so you can't do that anymore. It's all the way to the fuck over here. So kind of makes you go out a bit, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It doesn't. I definitely want to maybe try that scenario again with Desert Death World. It's kind of fun. So that's the first thing. The second thing is apparently there was a bug or something that they did with the spawners where basically, you know how there was like a ring around my base of spawners. Well, what would happen is despite whatever pollution I generated, the pollution would go to the first spawner that it would hit, and then that spawner would just suck all the pollution up, and then none of the ones in the back would get it. So apparently what they've done now is that now there's a limit to how much the spawners can eat in terms of pollution. So they aren't just like eating it and not really generating anything else. So it'll actually go to the ones in the back, which could be also pretty interesting. So I'm not going to do that today because that kind of scenario, because I want to learn what the stuff they've changed with the game. It's okay, interesting though. So here's Rail World. Here's Ribbon World. This is interesting. So they add a map height to it. So you have to always build out sideways, which is kind of interesting. So it's kind of cool. And then there's Island. Island is an interesting scenario, and this one I was kind of hoping you can make a chain of islands essentially, but it doesn't actually seem to be the case. So as you can see here, it's just one island, and then you kind of just build on it, and that's it. There's nothing else. So if you run out of resources, if you can't make this work, then you lose. Basically, it. Boats coming soon? No. But like the thing is, if you wipe out all these biters, like that's it. That your island is clean. But I'm not really. Yeah, boats is probably already in the game. Yeah, island marathon. This is actually not that interesting. This scenario, honestly, I'm not really that crazy on island stuff. I don't know. It's just like it's basically just like the map ends. That's all it is. So I've noticed that. Okay, no, actually, it's fine. So yeah, so this stuff is gonna have frequency size richness with this. You can always wait for an island mod. Well, I was gonna get to that, Gears. Actually, I was gonna talk about that because I was already been playing around with this. So you have the map, mapped up island. It only makes one island. Oh yeah, so one of the things they did now, so just to show you guys, it's kind of interesting. So they've changed how pollution um, absorption works by the tiles, which is kind of interesting. I don't know if it's better or worse. I haven't really played around with it, but the thing that they did do was I'm on the default settings now. When you go to Death World, it goes to 50%. So every tile becomes 50% less effective at absorbing pollution, which is kind of interesting. Let's replay. It's probably to save a replay or something. I guess that's a feature now. So that's it for that. I don't know what this research queue availability means. I guess it's to queue up research tasks. That's what my guess is. You can kind of queue them all together. That's my guess on that. So, anyways, so getting back to marathon stuff. So I was playing around with some of these settings with water and stuff because I was like, oh, what kind of weird settings can you make? So we start like in the middle right here ish. I think right there, but there's no water there. What the fuck? Who even knows? But what I was gonna do was I was thinking of, so you actually can put this to scale down. That means it's a lot of little ponds and you can put coverage to maximum. So you actually kind of get that island scenario I was actually talking about earlier. Like, look at that. That's actually pretty fucking cool. God, this musicless game. So, I thought this was kind of neat. I was willing to play around with this. Build your own bridges. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was getting at. So, that's one of the things you can do. So you can change the moisture to whatever you want. You have like desert stuff and not so desert stuff. So I want to kind of play around with that. That sounds kind of good. So let's just randomize it one more time. Oh, why is it now all desert? Okay. I think we start like right there. The thing is though, look how little oil there is on this map. Look at this. Absolutely no, well, there's some up there. But the thing is, a lot of it gets cut off, right? Because of the water cuts it off, I think. It's just something interesting about the map generation. So there's some right here. Some right down here. Yeah. Okay, this one's not bad. Factorio. Just do BP and turn the season to oil. That will fix the issue. Yeah, no kidding. I'm probably going to turn off biters, by the way, because we don't care about biters. I think this is too far away for this. Just trying to remember where I start. I start like usually in the middle. Yeah, that one's, yeah, right here. This is where I'd start. So this is a good start. I'm going to turn off biters because I just don't want to really play with biters. How do you turn off biters now? Any bases? What's starting size do? What's the deal? Oh, what's this? Pair with the size of the area without bases in it. Oh, well, we're just gonna turn these off. Okay, there you go. They're off now. Peaceful mode? No, we're not. No, not peaceful mode. Like the way I like to play is either with biters all the way up or completely off. I don't really play the game any other way now. Kind of how I work now. All right, we'll do this map. We'll do it. We'll play around because we're just having fun, just chilling out and checking out all the new stuff they have in this game now. Because this is now very different, so we might as well just have some fun. So the one thing they did was they removed the pickaxe, so we're a transport robot now. Oh no, so this is like, yeah, don't show the tips anymore. Welcome. This is Factorio Free Play. Actually, I haven't even looked at the settings yet. Graphics, inserter shadows, bright resolution, video memory, usage, atlas texture size, light and renders resolution. I don't know what the hell these do. Minimize on focus loss. Okay, these are pretty normal things. They have one. Hey, Key, the music's at 40%. Yeah, I probably should turn up the master volume a little bit. I think it's not that loud. Put it down slightly. Probably why. Interface. Show turret radius and blueprinting. Huh. Kind of nice to have, I think. Fuzzy search. Pick ghost item with no items available. When building a buildable item from the quick bar or using the pipette tool, if you have no items of that type, a ghost will be placed on the cursor instead. That's okay. Tooltip delay, UI scale. Oh, you can turn up the UI. How big can this get? Apparently that setting does absolutely fucking nothing. Oh, it's because it's on automatic. That's confusing UI. They were actually pretty good about the UI stuff. Oh shit, look at this. I'm Maxwell now. I'm on the fucking phone interface. Get rid of this shit. I mean, this is kind of cool. For blind people. Alright, other single player auto save interval. Delete achievements. Razor Chroma support. Okay. Guess all these are fine. Okay, so let's check out some of this new shit. So I know one of the things they did was what is the deal with this now? What the fuck is this shit? Alright. What? Toggle alt mode. What is this? How does this new thing work? Let me look at the controls, because I know they've majorly changed this. So, from what I understood, it was now part of, it was supposed to be part of your inventory, but that doesn't actually look like that anymore. Toggle menu. Inventory, here we go. Shortcut 1 to thing. They did something with the tool belt. Well, it's a hotkey to your inventory. Is that how it works now? Oh, I guess that's not a part of your inventory, so you can't lose things now. Select quick bar 10. Oh, I see. Wait, how do I change that one then? That's really... So you have what looks like to me... Okay, I see. You have... How do I get rid of this? If I want to get rid of this. Also, we need to do something really important. There you go. Color green. So, what it looks like to me, by the way, is that this is hotbar 1, hotbar 2, and you have 10 of them now. But they're not actually tied to your inventory anymore. That's what it looks like to me. Still trying to learn this because it's like secondary. So select bars. Oh, and you can rotate them. Select next active one. Okay. Craft 5, craft 1, craft all. Oh, there's a craft 5 option. Maybe there was before, I just don't remember. So here you go. Let's say you go up here, and we go to number 1. Okay. That's not making sense. So what's this toggle alt mode? Oh, that's the... I remember now. That's the other thing there. Oh, shit. There's a bunch of options here now. Upgrade planner. I guess you have direct access to your inventory by your tool belt. Yeah, that's what it looks like. What if I want to get rid of this? Oh. Just curious on how you... Oh, you middle click it. Oh, and I can put stuff in here, so I'm like, hey, I'm most comfortable with, like, belts and inserters here. That's actually pretty good, actually. Well, it took me a second to realize what they were going for here, but now I kind of understand it. How do I get rid of this from my... There. So not bad. So this all still works the same. Train stop player names. That's all fine. Trains. So the trains interface is different. There's the tutorials, bonuses, production. And blueprint library is now very different. New upgrade planner, that's different. I remember that used to be a mod. So that's it. So the other thing is they took away your ability to you no longer have the ability to, what's it called? Oh, you can have one wood. So I don't have a pickaxe anymore. They took that out. So that's something interesting that they did do. They kind of just looked at it and they're like, why do we have a pickaxe? Just because Minecraft has it? Fuck Minecraft. Notch is a bitch, and then that's it. That was kind of the end of that. And I agree wholeheartedly. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of making pickaxes either, because it's just one of those annoying things. It's not really the central focus of the game. Is the game too loud, by the way? It might be too loud. I'm gonna say it's too loud. Oopsies. There we go. Yeah, I mean, the game's about automation. That's what it's about. God, it's so loud I nearly died to death. The clinking. I will play sound bites of Ashley going, "Leon, help me!" Well, there's not much to explore, I guess, fortunately. So what we're probably gonna do is we're gonna make like a probably want to make like a little mini base somewhere, but I'm gonna need radars. Replace sound files with clinking for Ashley streams. But I know they've done some pretty crazy shit with this game, so it's very different. So we're gonna probably have a good time with that. What else do I need? I need iron gears. Oh, that's gonna take forever. Okay, never mind, I got one. Can I still mine things manually? I totally can. Yeah, that's right, I can do that. Actually, I'm actually so far a fan of this. Is pretty good. It's a good basis to start playing the game again, right? And like as I said, I kind of was into Bobs and Angels, but I think I was just getting out of the game, so I'm kind of like, I can't be fucked to deal with this right now. Or some bites of Mike's and Can's Resident Evil 6 co-op commentary. Hey, you guys want to hear a funny story? So you remember that company that that fired me? So I just learned that today. So the way it works, so I'm not in America, as you guys know, but the province of British Columbia does have, you do have to pay for health insurance. Well, it's not really health insurance. The province is very kind of like laid back about it because it's Canada. So they're kind of like, you have to pay like, I don't know, what is it, like $60 or $80 or something a month or something. And they're like, hey, you got to pay health insurance or whatever. And so it's the only province in Canada, and they're phasing that out. So it's gonna be free healthcare, just like every other province. Anyways, the reason I bring this up is because I learned today that my previous company kept paying for my health insurance. So I was wondering why I wasn't getting any bills, and I learned that that's what they apparently did today. They actually forgot to take me off, so sucks to be them. Bonus. But it's not as big of a deal as it would be in America, because in America, that shit's like a lot of money. In Canada, it's actually really not that much money, so we don't really care here. Get 2 hearts and 10 dicks. No, well, I mean, it's not like that kind of health insurance. It's like you pay like $80 and you get everything. Oh, actually, it's not even health insurance. It's like, it's more like you pay this monthly fee and then you have access to all the health services. And like, even if you don't pay it, then they're not gonna like refuse you at a hospital or go like, okay, here's the bill. So it's It's just one of those things that they come after you for money if you have money to pay, but it's not even that much money, so it's like whatever. Oh geez, Factorio? Yeah. It's either Factorio or Path of Exile. There is no middle ground. You can only play one or the other. I probably should actually put these down here, because this makes it faster. So how do I select these? Oh, I guess I have to just do that. I have to, like, bring it up. Interesting. I much prefer Factorio. I don't know. I like Factorio. It's very chillax. But yeah, we're playing No Biters Marathon with like some island chain map because I just want to feel like what it's like to play on this. I haven't played this in such a long time, so. It's kind of nice getting back into Factorio, you know. I always have a soft spot for this game. It just got kind of got boring after I played like literally fucking hours of this. Like way too many hours. Actually, what am I doing? Apex is great. Can't imagine playing Mike playing Apex Legends. I mean, I wasn't a big fan of the whole trendy, like, what are they called? Whatever the fucking games are called. The Battle Royale games. I mean, I tried to run PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds once, and the game didn't even start because they did some kind of update that fucked up NVIDIA users at that exact time, which pretty much set the precedent for those types of games for me. Which is basically don't bother fucking running them because you can't. PUBG is hot garbage, so that's unfortunate. I mean, I mean, you know what? Honestly, I wasn't too interested in it. I'm just like, everybody's playing this now. What the fuck's the deal with this? I just want to know what it was. Then kind of like as it kind of grew up in popularity and Fortnite came out, I'm like, all right, I don't think I'm too interested in that actually. Especially since my sister plays it, like my older one, the one with the fucking crazy cat. She plays Battle Royale games. She has like an entire like clan or some shit that she plays with, and so I'm like, alright. This is fucking clearly way too casual for me. Oh. Yeah, fucking cats, dude. Clan calls internet cops. Call whoever you want, no one's gonna come. I want a box, there you go. You're insta-ban from what? You can't insta-ban me. I own the internet. Is Mike playing capitalism in the game? Yes. Must expand. There you go. Anyway, yeah. You finished your 50 signs per minute factory today. I've been playing this in Elite. The fuck? Like, if you own the internet, I'm blur Japanese porn. I can't. I'm not God, alright? I can't just unblur Japanese porn. There's only so much I can do, Key. Jeez, that shit takes forever. With these fucking... I'm gonna need more stone furnaces. Maybe I need to get another, like, thing making them. I think I'm gonna need another one. Ridiculous. Someone tell Mike to use his God pliers to unblur M. Fuck. The hell are you talking about? I'm just trying to scale up the iron for now. We'll see what all the other shit's changed. Oh, I know what they did. This felt slower than usual. Oh, mining speed 0.25. Oh, they made the mining speed of stone the same as this. It used to be faster. Right. I remember that now. I have to think about it for a second. That's why it just feels slower. I'm like, dude, how's that box have nothing in it practically? And now that makes sense. Yeah. They changed the speed of that. Interesting. Pretty sure the only one who can challenge Given would be Mike. Given has become a greedy, money-hungry whore. I have not succumbed to that yet. But if you donate to my Patreon, I'll take him out, trust me. He's ready to feel slower. Yeah, no, it's, I kind of skimmed through the patch notes, and so that one I know that they changed. That one I recall they did do. I mean, and you know what the other thing is? That stone is actually used now in a lot more recipes now. That's the other interesting thing. So it's not only that, it's also important now. Alright, we can start now building factorio related items. Stone has some extra mining resistance, yeah. No, it doesn't have any more mining resistance. It's like it's now just it's now uniform. The only thing that is slower now, I think, is just uranium. They made it all the same. So here's the new research menu for anyone who cares. So the new science packs, I guess we'll see. It's interesting. What do these science packs? They cost basically the same thing, so that's fine. So nothing is really different about that guy. I need. Oh well, here's your steam engine. Mike is a joke. Oh, sorry. I know no jokes. I have no sense of humor at all. Actually, there's one guy that was like on Wikidu's video on for so not Factorio, for Doom. He kind of was like talking shit about what was it? He was like, "What's Ken's Dragon Ball Z thing? It makes no sense." Oh, what the fuck did he say? I actually want to read that now again. It was like literally the epiphany of someone who has no sense of humor. Ken's adorable. Ken deserves everything he gets. What did the guy say? He goes, "Oh, I don't get the Goku thing." Clearly, someone who watched all the wrong hentais. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. All the wrong hentais, guys. All the wrong ones. That guy. But you love sucking all that coal. Is there a wrong hentai? A Wong hentai? What? You know, it could have been intentional. You never know. Is there a wrong hentai though? That's a very good question. Oh, what the hell's that noise? The hell? It's like pooping. Okay, well they made a new noise for that. Oh my goodness. That's a really odd noise. Oh, cool. You can make a ghost item right now. I think that's the item I set it to. That's the setting I set it to. But I can also build on top of them, so what the fuck's the point in that? This is really wonky. Like, how close can I build to this guy? Because I actually can't really tell. Oh, so I can build right beside it. It's like, it's just the way the graphics are really weird. Okay. It's a happy day. Always a happy day. Okay. Now we need science. Pipes are getting to suck. Dude, that noise was weird, okay? It caught me off guard. There's nothing I could do. Nothing I could do. Oh my god, this place has no coal. Dude, how many electronic circuits do we need? Fucking all copper plates. That's the problem. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bring one of these guys down there, because we don't need so much stone anymore. This thing can just happily truck away. I don't even care. Actually, we're totally gonna need more coal. What am I talking about? All we need is fucking coal. Because I forgot we have to make like an entire furnace line. It's just factorio things. I like the little ghost icon. That's a nice attention to detail though. And we're gonna keep it at 2. 2 should be good. Oh, we have extra mining drills coming down the pipe now. That can still wait though. Alright. How many science packs does this need? 40, yeah. Just like it usually is. Is this in beta or something? Yeah, it's like a really early. It literally just came out today. They weren't doing it yet. So it's fucking really early on for this guy. They're planning on being closer to the official release. I mean, Gears, if it's a if they're making updates for the game, of course they're making updates. Of course it's closer to the release. I mean, come on. The official release better be faster. I mean, why though? Because it's just getting better. Like, let them keep working on it. If they do like a 1.0, it might mean that they'll stop doing stuff for it. You know what I mean? I get it. I get it. I'm just saying, like, you know, it's actually it has some very nice incremental improvements. I'm pretty happy with it. I just want we need the mods to update now. So more mods coming soon. Probably should just go and make additional science facility, which I cannot actually do right now, so we're just going to keep these going. I mean, look at what happened to Minecraft when it went to 1.0. Turned to shit. No, I'm just joking. I don't know. I don't play Minecraft, so I'm thinking maybe biased. More updates coming soon, I don't believe you. God damn, Marathon takes forever, but that's the fucking point, though. Marathon is supposed to take forever. You think Microsoft bought it? That should tell you something? Or tell you, but you cut yourself off. Microsoft buys a lot of things. Remember when Xbox was a thing, guys? Actually, you know what? I haven't kept up with the consoles. Do people still pay for online play? Just curious. Because that's like the saddest thing. It's even sadder than Maxwell having a phone. Yes, they do. God damn it. Do all three of them do that now, or... Oh my god. Oh, okay. Not all three of them do. They pay even more? What the fuck? I'm not made of money. Wow. They get to, you know, pay for Anthem and Star Wars Battlefront and bullshit like that. Nintendo didn't used to, but they do. Nintendo Club, I think. Now, the whole thing was were they basically locking people out and like forcing them to, you know, forcing them to basically pay for it. That was my whole thing. Can't even play ranked Mario Kart anymore? What the fuck? Well, paying for online access when you already pay for internet. Yeah, but thing is though, they make a lot of money off of the games and stuff, so like you're paying whenever you buy a game, you're paying a little bit to the console person as well. I don't even think they lose money on the hardware anymore these days, because like when the specs came out for their consoles, it wasn't even like that much like more to cover costs of potential like hardware. So that's the other thing now. But Nintendo's America CEO worked for EA for 10 plus years. Yeah, that's a good fucking sign. I keep telling you guys, Bobby Kotick is our savior. Alright? He's the one who will save PC gaming. And gaming in general. You just you watch. Fucking Bobby Kotick, though. Oh, God. Can't even say that with a straight face. We're almost done automation. You mean the devil? Hey, he got rid of all the riffraff at Blizzard, right? Most of Xbox and PlayStation are on PC anyways. Pretty much, yeah. And I don't even think they really give a fuck anymore about multi-platform shit. Stone walls, military, logistics, that's a good one. Steel processing. Ooh, logistics science pack. Well, we don't know how much it costs. Wait, you have to research it now. It just occurred to me that it's 300? What the fuck is that? That's different. Okay. You actually have to research the science pack now. And it costs 300 science. So, strap yourselves in, boys. Let's get rid of all this shit. Okay, you know what? You need to fucking stop doing this. Alright. That's a lot of fucking bullshit, though. Yeah, we need to start getting into electric mining drills. And start making furnace lines and things like that. I'm trying to think here. So let's make some gears of war. Okay, we can put these things down here somewhere. This is very different now. How long does this take? Well, not very long. It's gonna be eating like all of the fucking everything. But we kind of need them, so. God, I can't wait to do my first fucking green circuits. No one ever forgets their first green circuits. I have to see if any of the recipes change too. This could be an interesting thing. Play Heart of the Swarm or Heroes of the Storm on 30-inch flat screen. You know what I want? I want a fucking 144 hertz monitor. That's what I want for Christmas. Santa, if you're listening. No. I should upgrade my monitor. My monitor's kind of fucking garbage. I literally look at it like, I look at my screens like all day long. If I'm not doing work on it, then I'm fucking playing video games on it. Wait, what the hell? Are you done? The fuck? You're done and you didn't say anything? It totally did though. You done too? Yeah, fucking... How the hell did that even happen? I wonder I'm like not getting any resources anymore. I just like ate right through it. These two are gonna go at some point, but we're just gonna leave it like this for now. I'm gonna pull a mic and play Nintendo 64 games projected on a white wall. You know, I still have that projector. Like, I don't need a TV. Like, I don't know why anyone has a television, honestly. Projectors are fucking amazing. You know how much better they've gotten these days, actually? They're even fucking better than when I bought mine. Projectors are the tits. Okay, I'm just saying. Projectors are the future. Television, your days are numbered. Bottleneck is a great mod for showing which ones are missing resources, so you don't have to guess. I'm aware of that. I usually actually have that mod installed. I just chose not to install it for this because I want to play vanilla. Because everyone's still updating their mods, so. So I'm just like, whatever, let's have fun. Okay, so what are we gonna do? We're going with the route of making drills, so. Jesus Christ. Okay, what the fuck? Dude, these graphics are really weird. I can't tell what's like inside this and not inside this. I want to mine all of that out. Because, like, for some reason this map generated like this. I hate it. Fuck. My autism. Fuck. Okay, no matter what, that's getting in here. So you know what? Let's make a filter. Except I can't. So we're just gonna deal with this. Wait, this is a ghost. Too spooky. We need iron though. I think this one's done now. Yeah, it is. You love that ghost icon? It's kind of neat, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I don't mind it. Yeah. Like fucking 4 iron. Actually, I'm gonna just mine this myself. What am I doing? 3, 2, 1, 0. There you go. We got rid of it. The hell? Oh, I have to put it in here. Alright, so let's do something like... Do that? Yeah, we should do that. Transport belt is in the way. What? What kind of fucking error message is that? I'm planting transport belts. They're not in the way. Hey, look at that. Look at that perspective shit that they added now. That's kind of... Oh, shit. That actually looks pretty good. Oh, yeah, that's new, actually. They used to be just flat on the ground. Yeah. But, you know, there's actually a new part that bothers me now, right? To that whole situation. Like, shouldn't this fucking belt, because you can see the bottom is moving. It looks like almost like it's on the ground. That should be, it's like a tank thing. It needs to be moving. It's actually pretty good looking though. Fuck. I actually need more logistics stuff. I actually need logistics. I can't be doing this right now. I remember there was always a reason why I did that, and now I fucking realize the reason. Because life sucks. Alright, let's just change this. Okay, we're gonna do that. Mike's playing not safe for work. Why is this game sexual? I don't know. It's not sexual. Fine. Just remembering how to play this game, honestly. Does it remember? No, it doesn't remember my recipe. Okay. Actually, wait a second. There's a lot of things to do here. Where's my... There you go. But I can't be fucked to just be making this shit all the time. Alright, here we go. Okay. Why aren't you taking anything? Am I missing something? Oh no, it needs to be fed into a machine that makes that stuff, of course. Fucking dude, you can tell how long I played this game. Like the last time I played this shit for. It's ridiculously long ago. I was trying to feed it instead of assembling the fucking thing. Clearly, I need to play the new tutorial again. I beat Desert Death World by the way, guys. I swear. There you go. Which means it may not have actually needed this many gears. I'm gonna say it most certainly didn't, but you know what? I can use the gears for other things. Can I just make things by pressing it? No, I guess I can't. I have to manually craft it. Alright. Can I have more science machines? I certainly hope I can. What are power doing? Ah, pretty good. Why is this one slow? It's out. Let's get 141. Usually I also just feed these machines too. Yeah, look at that. It's like completely done, so we can just make 2 more of these. Probably get some more raiders. Need a long belt for the big man lord. What? What do you want about it? You know, why'd they have repair packs then if they don't want to have me making shit all the time? Just saying. Repair packs are next to go, let me tell you. Get rid of repair packs. Repair packs are literally oppressing me. The fuck? Alright, because I can almost guarantee you I think we're out of power basically now. You know what we also need? We need fucking... What the hell? Oh, we have no power here? I don't think I can make land, so... They've done a lot to this game, which is really weird. Apparently they've added resistance also to underground pipes as a thing. Fuck, how am I supposed to even power that? I guess by doing that. Okay, cool. We have coal now. Does it have rotor demons? Oh, I've seen the Satisfactory trailer. Has that even come out? I did see that, I think. I'm trying to remember what it was. The thing is, it's also a 3D game, so I can't do that much with it. But we'll see. Because, man, 3D is disgusting. Everybody knows that. When was that shit supposed to come out, though? That's my question. Alright, there you go. That's much faster. Actually, I should not be probably eating too much out of that. Although I do need some more miners, so you know what? I'll take those. Kind of what? What? A factorio mod for Doom? What? Because there was a Command and Conquer Renegade mod for Doom and it was great. That is literally crazy and I want to try it. The power now. Pretty good still. We don't need to change anything quite yet. God, there's this entire forest here and I now want to destroy it. This forest has got to go. Because I only have one direction I can build in, like the main bus has to go fucking left. God damn it. Doomed factory. Oh shit, these two are out of power. Oh, it's got mostly full box of shit. How much is the landfill now? Where's landfill? Landfill. Oh, there it is. Wow, that's a fairly long ways away, actually. How much is the green science cost? Let's see. One transport, one belt, one inserter. Okay, still the same thing. I'm mostly I'm mostly full of box of shit. Hey, it is what it is. I just say it like I see it. Hey, look, you can see the fucking thing on my belt, the bullshit on my belt here. You could do this. There you go. Get rid of some of the ore. Contamination. Alright. added some units to Command and Conquer. The hell? I don't know why, but the way they've changed the graphics on these sometimes has bothered me in a physical way. The logistics finished. Alright, what do we want now? We want the ability to have lights, maybe. If I will do light, it's like 15. It's not like fucking no, don't research that shit. It's gonna take fucking forever. God damn it. All I know is like the furnaces have to be like down here. Actually, I'm just gonna make the furnaces like right here. Well, we can perfect this some other time. Constantly with the iron wheels. Gears, sorry. I'll just make it right here. And you know what we'll also do? We'll put this one. Do I have underground belts yet? I fucking do. Shit, I took out the coal. I'm gonna get more. I need more iron, so I don't need too much of the other shit anymore. We have enough. Honda Civic. You're buying a new car tomorrow, Honda Civic? Nice. I said Honda Accord. That is a car. I don't know that much about cars though. Just a little bit. Here and there. Here and there. Yeah, I had to buy one at one point. Fuck, I can't go build over there. Lost. Whatever, this is gonna have to be remade anyways. Fuck, we're out of belts already. Why is death mode so fucking expensive? Or no, marathon. Not death mode. It's called marathon. Didn't I make... I made a radar dish, so let me go use that actually. I have more radar dishes. Like 3 of them. Maybe 2. Two's a nice round number that nobody can possibly complain about. There you go. You know Pope Francis's Lamborghini? The hell? Does that guy have a Lamborghini? Because it's fucking awesome. I'm converting instantly. Becoming a Catholic. Fucking instantly. That's all the convincing I needed. Electronics, that does really nothing, but it does lead to fast inserter. Only thing it leads to though. We can do military, we can do guns. Physical projectile damage and weapons shooting speed. The hell? Shotgun and bullet shooting speed. What's physical projectile? Shotgun shell, gun turret damage. Oh, so they just kind of brought it all into one. That's kind of nice. What else do you get? Military 2, military science pack, heavy armor. What do you get with that? You get flamethrowers. Ew. Oh, laser turrets that only require electricity. Yep. Portable solar panels, heavy armor. Okay. If everyone was Catholic and with problems with Lamborghini, there would certainly be a lot more Catholics. And it's all they needed. Why can't I just put this here? I have like a ghost in my hand right now. And now it's here. Okay. Fuck, I need underground belt too. God damn it. These trees. Alright, we're researching grenades ASAP, guys. Just decided this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah, there we go. Just napalm the trees, easy. Yeah, but you need like military science or something. And honestly, the fire actually doesn't really spread in this game, if I recall. Apparently spiders don't really like pollution. Who would have thought? They have a lot to learn about loving pollution. Fortune's son starts playing. Hey, me. War is hell. So is Factorio. Okay, well, I took a little bit longer getting this started because I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing anymore. But now I'm starting to get a handle of it. Okay, I clearly do not have belts anymore. Why we're trying to solve this predicament with, I mean, making ghosts is actually not really that bad of an idea, so, you know what, I'm gonna accept it. There we go. God, these things are so slow. The only good tree is a dead tree. That's the true enemy. That's why Desert Death World didn't have trees, guys. You know what this game needs to do? It needs to follow Civ 6 and have a climate change meter. Oh fuck! What the hell? What is making? Oh, this one has that stuff. You know what? You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna just make a thing that will make other things go into other stuff. So. Because I clearly am having a little bit of issues sorting this out because this game has decided to make life difficult for me. Fuck. I keep thinking I have ghosts. They're spooky. There's a mod called that's climate based. It's kind of shit, but yeah, of course there is. Climate change, guys. Guys, did you know that the climate changes 4 times a year? Ridiculous, I know. We're all doomed. Just saying. In the best possible scenario, you will be eating your children. Best possible scenario. In the worst, it'll be much worse. Alright. People don't usually appreciate my humor on that matter. Wonder why. You gotta eat something. It's true. Fuck, look at this garbage, dude. It's horrible. Alright, here we go. Filter. Oh shit, that scared the fuck out of me.
Supporting the Feed Mike's Kid Yoshi's Fund.
Why, thank you. Also scared the shit out of me. What do I do here? Oh yeah, input priority there. Input priority there. Okay. Fuck. Mike is a proud streamer, girls. Didn't you know? Yeah, face cam coming soon. Oh, I just have to get my microphone working. Or sorry, wait, no, it's camera. Sorry, yeah, camera needs to be working. Yeah. One of these days we're gonna do face cam stream. And that's gonna then you're gonna know I've literally hit rock bottom. Literally can't get any worse than that. Facecam is just a giant virtual Yoshi face. I mean virtual. I mean, you didn't believe I was an actual Yoshi? The fuck, why did I make a burner inserter? Fuck. Now I need to put this on this, like, its own island there. There you go. It will die alone there. There you go, now we've separated that shit out. And apparently we're not making enough iron, so... Go figure, we actually need to basically double this. Mike is an actual Yoshi, that explains the vor. What vor? How did you get onto my hard drive? God damn it. Do some, like, spaghetti, though. There you go. Oh, wait. There you go. Playing is obvious already from the being a Yoshi fiend. So another question on Wikipedia's video was why is there a weird fucking Yoshi on there? And I was sad. Extremely sad. Oh shit, there's stone right there. Oh, and this island just ends right here, interestingly enough. I think we can start just axing all this stuff now. Oh, do we have anything else we want to research? Shit. Steel, maybe? We can make steel pickaxe, but we can't. Because there is no more steel pickaxe. What does wall do? Nothing. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I want to do that. There you go. Electronics. Since you're surrounded by water, does that mean you won't get attacked by bugs? I mean, I think the fact that I have biters off will mean I don't get attacked by bugs. Like I said, I only play with bugs all the way up or all the way off. I don't play it any other way. So, I figured since this was the first time I was playing since a long time, you know, I figured I'd just stay with them off for now. I mean, what's the point, really? It's just, like, they're either annoying or they're part of the challenge. That's how, there's literally no middle ground with them. So, that's why I just turned them off. Because it's like, I'm either in the mood for like playing around them, or I'm not. I'm just in the mood to build shit. So it's just kind of fucking weird. Trees can swim, so beware. But on that note, actually, TLC. One of the things I was thinking of. So I've been thinking of like interesting scenarios to play, right? Because I kind of did want to revisit this game. That's interesting. Oh, that's because I don't have any. Because it wasn't allowing me to ghost splitter onto this. Anyway, sorry, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I was thinking of other interesting scenarios to play with this game, because you know how I am. Just giant nerd, all that kind of stuff. So one of the things I kind of thought I could basically do, which I thought would be kind of interesting, would be, I was planning on, so you see this island chain map, right? I was gonna maybe do this on Death World, and on like maybe Bobs and Angels kind of thing. That's what I was thinking of doing. So, you know, it's just one of those things that you could do. That what oh, wait, I remember now. Wait. Oh, is that lagging? Okay, that was laggy. Denial of DDoS. I don't see any point to the biters. If they provide some useful resources, should sure have them. Otherwise, they're annoying for no reason. That's kind of my opinion as well. But like I said, if you play on Death World, they become a part of the challenge. Then they're not really a challenge on the lower difficulties where you don't turn them all the way up because you're just like, oh, I just make a couple turrets, you're done. I mean, there's got to be a point to all the fancy gear that they've added to the game, like all the guns and stuff, right? That's the whole point of them. But I will 100% agree that they're probably not particularly useful to have on for the most part. Most people don't need them anyways. I mean, it's why, like I said, it's why I play with them off, usually. Depends if I'm in a building mood or a, like, build a fortress kind of a thing. It would be more interesting if they did some more dynamics with that too. Because that's another thing I kind of would like. Is you know, people were actually telling me like, oh, they could have like some biter bosses or some shit. Like that would be kind of fun. Could have bosses in the game or something, like something interesting, you know, to mix it up. But as of this moment, they don't really have anything of that sort. So, just play with them off. That's how I go. Alright, I think we're almost done building that furnace line. Probably gonna need more. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, we're out of power. Oh, we're not out of power, but... We could also make some lights too. Didn't I research lights? I totally researched lights. Bosses like in StarCraft 2? No, like maybe like a big ass spider. I don't know. That's what some people were saying, but then again, it kind of removes from the automation part of the game too, so it's really not that good of an idea. So, I mean, at least maybe a mod could do that. I don't know. Nobody really knows. This would go great with some Minecraft music. I don't have any on hand. I don't even know what Minecraft music sounds like anymore. Oh, did I have two? Oh yeah, I did just have two. There you go. Production back to full. I think nuclear fuel should be made with some component from dead biters. That way you want loads of dead power. If you want loads of dead power, you need to deal with the biters on an ongoing basis. Otherwise you get solar and boilers. I don't know, but that doesn't really make much sense. And the thing is, like, quite honestly, people don't really like to, you know, kind of be kind of like going and like collecting shit from biters, because when that was a thing, back in like, I think it was version 15, it was sort of annoying that there was a science pack that required biters, but like it was like alien science or some shit, and it was actually pretty awful. Because it was actually like one of those, it was like just an annoying thing to collect. Nobody really liked it. So, trust me, it's probably more of a mixed blessing than anything. That they remove that stuff. It honestly, it's not as fun as you think to deal with them. Yeah, the purple stuff, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Domesticate biters? I mean, that's what islands are for. You can have biters on your island, you know? You can just chill out. You can have like a zoo. They're amazing, trust me. Let's put some lights down. I really didn't make a whole lot of lights in that group, did I? The fuck? Why did it cost so much copper? Marathon. Hi, Almashade. You harvest their acid? I mean, what might be interesting is that you can make special alien weapons and that are based upon the biters you kill, you know? Just saying, that's an idea, maybe. Kind of like a hybrid of what you're saying, but like then you can play with all the biters off and still get like the default game. Because you don't really have any reason to care about biters on default Factorio, so. Putting lights everywhere, just so it's nice and bright for you guys. There you go. Okay, good enough. Alright, let's go work on that stuff here. So this should go now much faster because now I have a lot of this stuff. Where's fuck, it's always electronic circuits that are the problem. Oh my god, we need more of this. I'm just wiping this stuff. Fuck this shit. Actually, you know what? I think I have a bunch that's 92. You know what? I'll just keep that there. I'll just let that keep going. Okay, now we're not. Alright, let's see here. 4. We don't need that many. Probably just 6 of these. Surprised the belt that close to the water doesn't pollute the water. I mean, especially with coal in it. Yeah, it should be like there should be a black lake right here. Probably right. I kind of want to make an assembler down here that just makes belts, so that's what we're gonna do. But the problem is, we need belts like crazy. Should have automated that a long time ago, but you know, we didn't, so. I actually don't give a rat's ass about electronics right now. We actually don't need anything else. This stuff can just go away. There we go. How many of these inserter arms do we have? Probably should just make the rest of them into inserters, honestly. And somewhere down here, we'll have something like this. We just need like 2 in here. 1 there, 1 going there. This making gears. This making belts. There we go. Make a chest full of belts. Because hand making that is so painful, actually. Actually, we should just make the rest of these also on mud. Oh, how bad. The fuck? How did I fuck this up? Okay, that's why. Like, how did I fuck that up? Now I know. Oh, that's a lot of that's a lot of iron we have. Pretty good though. I don't know why my start just has these all combined. Like they're trying to teach me how to use these filters, but little do they know I'm highly resilient to learning things. One bit to support the Mike-Let tree genocide fund. Soon they'll all fucking die. All these bastard trees. The great cleansing is upon us. Let's do something for that. Transport belt is in the way. That they got to get rid of that message because that actually makes no sense. Because I now see that all the time. I understand that it's why it's there, but it physically does not make any sense. You joking? There's a little fucking patch of iron here that's gonna bother me if I leave that here, so fucking chop that shit away. Did I just build straight down here? I kinda did. It's okay though. How do we split off some of this coal? Fuck it, just do this. I'm not a very imaginative person. Needs more splitters though. Oh shit, that's not splitters. We're gonna make a habit of scaring Mike with filthy casual stream notifications. It only shows up at like 50 or some shit. I forgot what I set it to because the message is annoying enough that that's how we take care of it. To make it not show up all the time. Also massive sellout. Absolutely massive of selling out. Make one more. No, it's still a ghost. The hell? It never turns not into a ghost when I'm waiting for something. It's always a ghost. Oh shit. Okay. And that's not powered yet, is it? Really? I tested threshold with the last of my bits though. I told you it was 50 though. But thank you. I gave you the information. Enjoy the pennies, thanks. I love pennies. Call me Darkside Lat. More like Julat? Nah. Mike Black. We're getting into some very questionable territory that's not advertiser friendly, but luckily we're on Twitch, so that is perfectly alright. How done is YouTube, by the way? Speaking of advertiser friendly, how done is YouTube right now? All I keep hearing is these scandals about like pedophile channels on YouTube, which doesn't shock me in the slightest, honestly. You do realize if you fucked with trees, Smokey the Bear's gonna clap your ass? I mean Mounties, right? Canadian. Get on my level. Still get ads when I join your stream though, but it's clearly ad friendly. So probably not, considering it's owned by Google. Nah, Twitch isn't owned by Google. You've been thinking of making a fake company and flagging everything for that sweet ad money? No, it's not about sweet ad money. They're trying to make advertisers pull out of YouTube. That's what they're doing. Or something along those lines. I mean, to be fair though, I don't know how Google didn't see that coming with people abusing the system like that, with just having some stupid shitty video. Did you guys actually see the video that got so much fucking like ire from like everybody? It's like filthy Frank telling you how to cut yourself. It's like go across for attention and down the road for if you want results. That showed up on the YouTube Kids shit. Fuck! It's... God damn it. I need to fucking split this, I forgot. It's actually legit funny. But I have a really fucking garbage sense of humor, so it's probably just to me. You miss Felty Frank? Yeah. He's cool. Please rank his JoJo now. Joji makes Bart Simpson vaporwave edits. Holy fucking shit. Good thing you never started a YouTube career, you wouldn't make any money. I mean, nobody's making money on YouTube anymore. I mean, it was a search algorithm change and a bunch of other shit. It's kind of gone to shit over like a couple years. So, but everyone kind of knew that eventually that kind of shit would go down. I mean, it was just Google, and like they don't want to manage anything, so they're like, whatever. But right now, I'm thinking about how to do my laboratories. I think I'm gonna just have them over here or some shit. Infiltration that Iron's a spy. Fucking is though. Alright, let's just now go make our so now we can do, oh god, I just remembered I have to do science packs. Oh god. Yeah, all I remember is making microchips is like the worst thing imaginable. I kind of want to get rid of all these trees. Can I just make it to flamethrowers? Fuck. I mean, you could kill them with trees, though. We could destroy them with trees, but yeah, it's not worth it. Oh, okay, it gives you like a running total of all of your combined transfer belts. Just kind of one of those interesting things that they did. Also, Mike, when do you get that sweet audible sellout? I said you get it at 50 bits. It's just the arbitrary number I set it to. Which is like, okay, it's high enough that nobody's going to spend money to make that happen all the time. mean audible? What do you mean audible? What are you talking about? You hear me talk, like I'm saying it too, so it's apparent it's audible enough, isn't it? Sponsor? The audiobook company? Oh, what? Audiobook company? I have never heard of that in my life. What the hell is that? Audible. I thought you were saying like, what does it like say some shit on stream? Audible Canada is now live. Yeah, that probably makes sense why I haven't heard of it then. Alright, what kind of romance books can we see? Let's see. Okay, these are boring already. Wait, this is Amazon? What the fuck? Self-development, alright. Take control of your life. Mel Robbins is back. Alright. I want to take control of my life. Get your first audiobook for free? No, I just want a preview. How do I get a preview? What kind of good advice can this person give me? Really nothing, it seems. Where's my preview button? Fuck. Alright. Take control of your life. Torrent. Shit. There you go. There's a ton of them. What? Sample? Oh, there's a sample? Where is it? Oh, right there, right there. Okay, sure.
Now, this isn't a book about thinking positive thoughts, because that's not going to help you take control of your life. This is a book that's going to teach you how to win the mental game by silencing fear. There are areas of your life right now where fear is winning, and you don't even realize it.
Really?
And that's going to end right now.
Oh.
I'm going to teach you a method that you can use to silence fear and take control of your life in small ways every single day.
Okay.
You know, it's easy to talk about change and to make plans to change, but the thing that you have to change before you can make anything happen is you got to change how you think.
Ah.
And one of the reasons why I said that this isn't just about positive thinking is because that's not enough. It's not enough because all day long, small things are happening in your life that trigger you to feel a moment of fear. It happens so fast, you probably don't even realize how often it's happening. And in these daily moments, when you feel nervous or you feel afraid, you've trained yourself to do something. Every time you feel nervous or afraid, you do the exact same thing.
Do I?
And you've done it so often, it's automatic and now it's a habit. This book is going to teach you how to spot those tiny moments when your nerves or when fear silences you or makes you run.
Who the fuck wants books like this?
And you're going to learn a simple method that you can use to take control when it's happening. It's so important that you learn how to silence fear because it's the only thing that's stopping you from achieving your dreams and being the person you want to be.
The only thing?
And right now, you may be winning in many areas of your life, and I'm sure you are, but you are losing the mental game.
Okay.
That's why you can drink all the kale smoothies and mainline self-help books and create the best morning routines and journal in your gratitude journal, but still feel stuck. You still feel stuck because you're stuck in a pattern in your head that's triggered by fear. And until you see this pattern and change it, nothing's going to change. See, that's the secret to winning the mental game and being happier and more fulfilled. It lies in understanding how nerves and fear is currently triggering you to think and changing your response to it. If you can change your response to situations that make you nervous or scare you, then you will change how you think, you will win the mental game, and you will take control of your life. Because the only thing that's making your life feel out of control right now is that fear is triggering you. That's it. And look, let's be clear. There are very real forces that can make your life difficult. There's bias, there are pay gaps, and there is systemic racism and homophobia.
My goodness.
You may have faced trauma, tragedy, or abuse in your past. These are raw, and they are real, and they present obstacles to achieving your goals. And there are always going to be outside forces that impact what's happened to you and what is currently happening around you. There will be outside forces like bias that impact other people's initial opinion of you. Now, you can do what you can to change those outside forces, and you should, but you're going to be in a much better place to do that when you change and empower your personal mental game. Because the immediate obstacle that you face, the one that's in your full control, the one that you've got to focus on first is how you respond to fear. So before we jump in, I want to take a step back and explain how this whole project about fear and taking control of your life
It's
came
only
to
50,
be.
50 more seconds.
I was really curious about this uptick in anxiety that I keep seeing in research, and I see it in the news, and I hear it in the book lines after I give
Almost
speeches.
done.
And I mentioned this earlier, but we see it in the emails that you're sending us. So I wanted to write a book that would
She'd
pull
mentioned the
back the
emails.
cover on fear, and that would really turn this big, kind of scary concept of fear into something small and tangible and easy to understand, and more importantly, simple to attack. Because the word fear itself is so big that when you hear it or say it, it makes you start thinking in these big, overwhelming ways. And when you start thinking in big, overwhelming ways about the things that you're afraid of, it's really hard to slow down and make small changes.
Okay, it's over. My god. That is... I do not have those kinds of problems. The things I think about, what build am I running in Path of Exile 3.6? Fucking A. Let's read Moby Dick Part 1 go up in Brutal Mod. Oh god, that was by far probably the best representation of everything on that site I could probably imagine. By the way, that was on the first page. That was the top rated thing. Dude, who needs shit like that? I don't even know. You know, guys, I'll make you a book right now of Mike Latt's best ways of overcoming your fears. So tip number 1, lift weights. Tip number 2, lift heavier weights. Tip number 3, when you're done lifting weights, eat some steak. Here you go. Problem solved. Max Life's Guide to Living a Healthy Life. But it's all you need. All you need. It was pretty awful though. That's like, I somehow knew that was a gold mine. I'm not Chad Latt though. The shame of your existence is all I can carry. Reads MechWarrior 3 instruction manual. Like, fuck fears. Man, ain't gotta be afraid of nothing. But let's be honest, clearly not geared for certain kinds of people. So you know, let's be diplomatic here. Czechoslovakian coal miner. Nah. Okay, all I know is I need a shit ton of science machines now. We need to rush that lovely, sweet science, green science, because that's gonna take literally forever. I would follow her book and see if I can become a Sith Lord. I mean that's technically the opposite of what she was trying to teach you. She's trying to teach you to overcome your fears. I think a Sith Lord is like, I don't know. It needs like an instruction booklet of what to do when you see younglings. Alright, what are we doing now? Steel? And now there's really no point in doing steel, because why do I want steel? It's not like I need a steel pickaxe. There is the steel furnace though, but that's... Oh, what the hell? Oh, hey, here you go. Character mining speed. So this is what they do now. Where's the furnace? Furnace. Oh, there you go. It requires green science, so we'll just go into that, I guess. The Sith is all about mastering your emotions and using them to strengthen your power rather than denying their existence. Shit, you're right. Fuck. Okay, let's go. Let's just get rid of this stuff for now. This is gonna take forever. Because we need to make green chips now. Green chips are literally the worst thing imaginable to build. Chaos Space Marines just Sith. Anyone want ASMR of Mike reading like the fucking manual for Diablo 2? The fucking manual. Alright. Chapter 1. Imps have large buttholes. The end. You did say you wanted the fucking manual. Oh wait, I don't want this shit yet. Oh man, I need to get so much of this. Okay, wait, actually, can I get like fast and oh no, fast inserters need chips, but that's okay. You know what? Do that right now. Let's get that going first. Although it was actually going pretty fast, wasn't it? Actually, it doesn't show me how much it was done. It's a kind of a UI flaw there. Now we need microchips so bad. So we're gonna just build them in this place probably. Mike reads a PoE manual? I don't think there is one. Not one that I know of, at least. All 40,000 pages. Honestly, I'm not very good at reading. We'll just leave it at that. Actually, it's more like I probably need glasses. I have actually trouble reading things. I've had that for years, so like I got my vision checked like 10 years ago, and it wasn't good then. It was like 18, 20 or something, but they're like, you don't need glasses now, so you're fine. And that was 10 years ago, so I'm actually gonna get my vision checked when, like, I don't know, next week or something. So there you go. So I'm probably gonna become 4 eyes. And you get beaten up by the flagpole after lifting weights at the gym. It'd be awful. Alright, do I need to do this anymore? I don't think I need this. What the hell is all this? Yo, look at these random fucking iron plates here, contaminating my line here. The fuck is this shit? Oh, now I'm angry. How are they getting into here? They must have made it into the line before I made that little thing there. You go back to rewatching FMA Brotherhood. Thanks for a gold moment with the Audible sample. No problem. We just wanted to sample what they had. It is a spooky fucking belt line though. Alright. So if I recall, what is the requirements for green chips? It's like 10 copper plate cables and 2 iron plates. Yeah, it's the same thing. So it's like 5 around it and 2 more somewhere else. That's why we're trying to do the fast inserter research, because that's actually the one we kind of need. I'd rather not just suck off that fucking line, though. I'd rather, before someone takes what I say out of context. Yeah, yes. Yeah, exactly. Suck off. That's what the emotes are for. Yeah. And my phone's been going crazy. Let me just make sure that no one's like trying to get me for some reason. Network maintenance from work. Oh shit. My brother-in-law got like fucking super monitors. Cause let's see it next time I'm there. That's like next month though. We got like all the monitors. Oh my god, dude, why are inserters so slow? Also, why am I not actually making more of these things? I could have been making them the whole time. Mike's married? No. Brother-in-law. Do you not know what a brother-in-law is? I'm not married. It's someone my sister married. I'm like 50-something years old, don't you know? No, I'm just kidding, but... Brother in love? What the fuck? Taking it way too far now. Alright. I really would like to get fast inserters, and they're almost done, so my whining and complaining has yielded results for a change. Alright, and which one can we do now? That one? Sure. Yeah, that shit was like already half done. That's ridiculous. Sister Lat isn't Lat anymore? No, she's not. Not that one. I have 3 sisters though. Do you see the latest skill reveal from PoE vid? Yes, I did, and I've actually known about that for a little bit, so I knew that was going to be a thing, so I'm actually pretty happy about that. Filter inserter. Who needs filter inserters anymore? I think it's garbage now. How long ago I watched some of the Death World run you had on YouTube? Hi there. Yeah, it was I love that run. It was actually a lot of fun. The Starship Troopers shit that I did, yeah. It was a good run. They've nerfed my well, okay. I don't think they've nerfed it per se, but it's definitely different now. So I haven't played Factorio in a while, so I'm just messing around playing this stuff. Just playing like a little bit standard Factorio. So, but yeah, they've changed it a lot. Actually, I think that these ones are not the ones I wanted here. If I recall now. Okay, stop. Regular ones. Because it's actually, they make 2 copper cables, so. I remember now why I use these. I'm trying to remember everything I used to do and why I did it. There you go. Like for a while I got bored because that's who I am. That's okay. I mean, I have my like little weird monotone voice, so I don't blame anybody. I am an acquired taste. It is a Factorio Let's Play too. I did assume not everybody would watch it. As long as kind of niche things that I did do. Oh, is it this thing really a problem? Oh yeah, it is. Oh, go figure. Hey, Soul Shot. Anyone here keeping up with the whole Battle Angel something versus Captain Marvel? No, I don't know what that is. I'm not much of a Marvel fanboy though. I've only seen some of the movies, usually when it comes out on Netflix or some shit, or torrents or whatever the fuck. What drama's happening now? Oh, it's drama? I thought it was like some kind of like movie or TV show or something. I don't know what the fuck it is. What changed about Death World? You can't do straight desert as much, but the two things that changed is that biter nests no longer hog all the pollution, which is something that my strategy kind of abused. Is that like the front, the nests in the front, if I played on a map with biters on, which I'm not, basically the nests in the front would basically absorb all the pollution, so you'd only have a certain amount of nests attacking at any given time. That's the first thing, and the second thing is that they made it so that the diffusion on tiles is less on the Death World preset, so the pollution goes farther. Both pretty big things actually. So kind of interesting. I'm interested to try it maybe again, but I was actually a little bit more gonna try like Bobs and Angels and stuff. I think that was something that caught my eye a little bit more. Mike always talks about every letter in his lowercase. It's pretty relaxing. Because I'm too lazy to use shift. I write code for a living. Oh shit, I don't even have fucking green science here. So just transfer belts and inserters, right? Yeah, so that's pretty simple. Programmers are ultimately the most laziest fucking people on the planet. Take it from me. I don't like putting effort into things. Oh, right. I used to do something here. Fuck. I have to think about this. I always make gears on a belt line. Because I need so many of them. I just remembered that. What's your main programming language? You mean the one I write for a living or the one I actually prefer to write? Because those are two different things. I can answer both though. So, the language I write right now is Node.js, which is not a huge fan. It's like basically PHP except slightly better, but still like PHP. Basically, very low barrier to entry kind of a thing. Basically, they think it can do everything. The people who write Node, sorry, the people who write like npm and Node stuff, not like developers for Node. Developers for Node are actually pretty fun people. I like the people I work with. They're a lot of fun. That's not an issue at all. It's just the language itself is just fucking trash. But that's how it goes. But that's what I write right now. It's just when I ended up doing, because to be honest, I applied for this company, and I thought actually I would be writing .NET, because the way something was structured about their description of their job description, it just sounded like .NET, and they're like, yeah, you want some .NET experience kind of thing. So I kind of came into the interview and I was like, okay, you know, this is what I know about .NET I did in like school a while back, and they're like, no, we don't do that. We do Node. We just kept it generic because, like, you know, not everyone writes that shit. And I'm like, oh, that's weird. And then I got the job. So that's how that went down. Where's my blue inserters? Fuck. Oh, there. I mean, quite honestly though, I don't really write Node per se. I would say I write more like other shit other than Node. I think I'm gonna need more coal. Yeah, we're gonna need more coal. Let's go handle that next. So just my sixth sense kicked in, and I knew that I was running out of coal. Oh, I did fuck this up. Where's my... I write more like Postgres than anything else, to be frank. It's a lot more of what I do. I write database queries because everything in that application is like stored procedures, so that's mostly what I do. I managed to sneak in some Ruby and some other shit into there. I'm like 5% Ruby developer, 25% Postgres developer, and 70% JavaScript developer. It's weird. But oh, what's my preferred language? Without a doubt, Elixir right now. I love Elixir so much. Such a fun language. It's like that. It's like a hipster offshoot of like Ruby. If that's even possible, but it's actually a lot of fun, and I like the concurrency stuff with it. It's pretty cool. I write mostly web stuff, so I mean, there's really no shame in that these days because everybody writes web stuff. I mean, even application developers, like the guys who write Discord and stuff, are fucking web. That's what they do. Fucking everything's Electron now. Literally everything is Electron app. Frank Lab. So before it would be like there would be like these elitist like C programmers and be like, oh, you write stuff for the web. Oh, I see how it is. But now that doesn't happen anymore. Because now everybody writes everything for the web. Dude, nobody does like, unless you're like programming video games, you're not writing like C code anymore. It's just how it is. Well, I mean, or you work for Google or some shit. I don't know. Or you're like working on Windows OS, which sucks to be you. There's not a lot of programmers left for C or whatever. Or you're writing like fucking like Tesla fucking auto driving shit. The problem with C is it's like not memory safe, and every fucking vulnerability ever comes from that. I might as well have like this counter or something. It's like, well, roll back the fucking counter, boys. There's another fucking memory exploit with someone like doing some kind of fucking buffer overflow with that bullshit. That's why I kind of like my. I mean, I'll actually a lot of the C devs and stuff. They now write like Rust, I think, and what's the other one? There's another one that they write. So it's not like they don't ever write this stuff. But yeah. Or base level blockchain, I agree. Dude, the people who write like pure C all the time are just like they're basically people who are like really kind of like everything must be 100% efficient all the time. No exceptions. Like even one nano split of a second of like something being unoptimized, and they're like, fuck this shit. Gotta rewrite the entire thing. I'm just exaggerating, but yeah. I'm just poking fun. It's all good, it's all good. I'm not making fun of C developers. I would never do such a thing. Quite honestly, it's a fine language, and it's a lot of fun to write too. If you really love pointers. Okay, that's one. And then we need, I think, this guy. Oh, really? Huh. I have to do something like this. Actually, I don't have any underground belts. Huh. Huh. Oh, that's kind of weird. Oh, actually I can do this. It's fine. You've been learning C++ lately, and there's a certain art that I can't quite grasp. C++ is fine. I was saying pure C, but like I was just being a meme lord about it. But like I said, I like Bobby languages, so it's all good. I mean, I kind of started with Ruby, but like I kind of went more into like Elixir and shit. So it's just what I like. It's I'm comfortable writing it, so it's something I'm good at. So I just leave it at that. Trying to think of the best way of getting this into here. Probably something like this. And now we need that thing over here, but we need to kind of bring this back down here because it's actually supposed to be down here. It looks so weird though, but fuck it. Actually, it needs to be a little bit further down. What's with that tree that kind of like blew up on this thing? It's ridiculous. Also, if you're a true bounty programmer, you code Roller Coaster Tycoon in pure assembly. Chris Sawyer was it Chris Sawyer? That guy's a boss. Truly the master programming that we all needed. Yikes. Why are you yikesing me? Don't yikes me. I didn't do anything wrong. You know, there's gonna be one guy that's gonna be like thinking anything I'm saying here is like serious. No, I don't care about languages that much. Fuck off. I just enjoy memes. Where is this one? I am a partaker of memes, and that is all. Actually, let's make sure this is only like 3 things big. Ah, fuck. Thing is, this is gonna like suck the entire fucking line here of this shit. Yeah, it's fine. I don't care. I wish you can. Yeah, they still haven't made it so you can whitelist things in wooden chests. It's something. It's a trait of another kind of chest. I forget which kind. I kind of want that though. So yeah, this is how I used to do my lines, just like this. And now we need more. We need more of this stuff. We can all agree to dump on PHP. That is actually the one thing we'll agree on, is fuck PHP forever. Actually. You know, all jokes aside, alright? You know what? C developers are pretty smart, so, you know, despite the flaws of the language, mostly with memory safety, it's fucking fine. Still a great tool. Like everybody uses it, obviously. But fucking PHP, there's absolutely no fucking reason to use that fucking piece of shit. Do you know when I did PHP? I did it when I was like a fucking like teenager. The fucking baby. Which it's really taking that long, huh? PHP and BBA are up there. PHP is brood level scripting. Hey, dude, I used to actually program. Well, not program, but I used to use that map editor shit. It was actually it was the best. Why is this thing so slow? Oh, it's actually just fast enough. I actually noticed that these now actually share. That was not a thing that they used to do. How much is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is like 20 of them. Do like 2 more and then. The thing about Node that's really like terrible is like just fucking the dependencies for that shit is like horrible. And when someone describes to you how the dependencies work, it just sounds like a really bad idea. And you know what it is? It's probably because it is a really bad idea. Oh hey, you can just download other people's code that you can't verify is the same thing that you used the original time you used it. Hooray for libraries. But that's not the worst part. So dependency management is fine to that point, but NPM takes it to a whole new level because, like, for some reason, like the Ruby developers did dependency management fairly well actually. So, but like fucking Node developers started doing like shit like leftpad and whatever, and then someone fucked with the package for leftpad, and then it like broke everything out there. Just shit like that. It's fucking weird. So this is 5 seconds for that. 6 seconds for that, yeah. So that's normally how you do this one. No dependencies are a headache. They're fucking awful. It's the part I hate about Node so much. Alright, SteelX finished. So we can now do the green stuff, so we can either do automation 2 or advanced material processing. Well, there's a lot of options here now. How's this thing? Lubricant. What? That's new. But the thing it makes is not very new. Lubricant. Military science spec. Piercing armor rounds, walls. This is what I mean by, like, you require so much more of this stuff now. It's very different. Where's trains? We need trains. Probably the subset is, there you go, railway. Production science spec is a part of railway. Why is that? Because it requires rails now. Which is, once again, something that requires less stone. And electric furnaces and then productivity modules. Holy moly. Yeah, these guys are not fucking around. You have oil processing, and then you have rails. Single app can end up with several copies of the same dependency at different versions. Yes, exactly. Dude, it's so bad. Whenever I do like npm lists, it's like, the fuck is going on here? Like nobody has time to read all the shit that fucking was included as a part of that. It's so bad. And then, oh god, don't get me started on like the memory usage. It's like the literally the worst thing for like memory usage. Oh. Like the stack I work with uses 30 gigabytes of RAM. I'm actually not joking. like up before like a couple months ago, I had 8 gigabytes of RAM in my machine, but we have fucking a stack that requires 3 gigs of RAM. When you run everything, when you run the app at full potential, it's because it's microservice based, so it's like fucking like 30 different instances of Node. Horizontally scale that shit? Yeah, good luck. It's not happening. Do I want this? I think I kind of want the sewing machine, but I actually want to upgrade the furnaces. We require more furnaces. How's our factory doing for everything else? Okay, I think we're good. I'm gonna just step away for a second. I'm just gonna get something. Eat, maybe make some tea. I'm gonna probably make some tea, so I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Back. So to finish that thought we were having before, I'm just, think of me like a carpenter, okay? It's just, the house is made out of, I don't know, styrofoam. Someone else decided to make it out of styrofoam. I don't agree with the solution, but, that's not really my job. My job is to deal with what I have, and that's it. It's work. Working on the styrofoam house. Water's boiling, but having a snack as well. Work is working, dude. That's why I don't complain. And to be honest, some of the things I improved already, I'm pretty happy with. I'm actually pretty happy with what I've done. You know? I can actually make some pretty good shit when I'm enabled to do so. So, and you know, the company seems like they're willing to fix the stuff, but even if they're not, like, it's not my code. Like, the thing I've realized after, you know, all the startup layoffs and shit I've dealt with is that it's not your code. So it can end in one day, you know, and it's not your code anymore, not your problem. You just stop writing it and it's not yours. Someone else's. You're writing someone else's code. So obviously I'll do the best I can, you know, because I'm a professional, but you know, I'm not attached to it. Not mine. So I'll give all the advice I can to try and make things not like it's a giant pile of shit, though. But that sometimes seems impossible. But like I said, I've written some pretty cool things, so I'm pretty happy about it. It's an interesting challenge, you know. Programming is fun. If I recall, this requires steel, yes. So we need to start making steel now. How do we start making steel now? Well, I'll do it right here. Oh, what the hell? Look how fast this cuts now. Because I got that research upgrade. That's much faster. Yeah, that's actually really good. How much faster can you make it after this? Tool. Speed. Actually, there's a tool belt still. What is this? Expands your inventory. Character inventory slots. That's what that does now. You do know that deforestation is killing the earth, Mike. I'm not on Earth. Shit, Lord. No, I'm just joking. But there you go, axe. Oh, there is no more mining speed. That's it. This is the limit it goes to. I mean, I don't know. Do you have biters in your backyard? That isn't Maxwell? The most craftiest roach of them all. I think my water's boiling. One sec. Yep, the water was boiling. Alright. Shim can't actually use burner miner drills for anything. Oh, we need stone bricks too? Shit. Fuck, we need it for more than that, don't we? Well, I'm not gonna bother with it too much for now. It'll take too long otherwise. We'll do like a... kind of something like this. Where's my... like one... put it away into a box though. Actually, wait, no, it's that way. Actually, it can just be over here. I'm incredibly lazy, so this is what I do. This is probably not a permanent thing. I'm gonna have to have some other system to bring this in. That's the rule of factorio, though. Nothing's permanent. Alright. Now we're back to steel plates being the problem. The very first thing we have to do is upgrade all of our iron lines. Holy shit, like I've only made 2 of these things. Wah, I want more. Actually, we have like plenty more. Actually, that's what I should have done. Why didn't I just do this? Like, just fill them all up with stuff. Science is a hungry, hungry mistress and wants a shit ton of, like, things for it. Something always needs a rework? Well, that's the name of the game with factorio, especially in Marathon. This is kind of... I mean, the other thing is, though, it would be nice to have these as the better furnaces, too, so, you know what? I replace these guys. These go faster. There you go, that's much faster. This is the thing that's enabling me to make more furnaces, so you know what? I forgot about this completely, because I would have actually, the minute I researched it, I would have started making this stuff. Because I forgot that was a little bit of, what's the word for it? Like a choke point, like you need to make a lot of steel. A little slow here. That should be enough for it. How much stone is required per brick? Like a lot. Far too much. Oh, this thing's already full. It's quite honestly these stupid gears. It uses so many of them. Alright, you know what you might do? You might shut down like the rest of the factory. Like, namely things like this. There we go. No more gears for a little bit. Let's just have them all go to the same place. We can just undo this later. Because it takes so long to get there. I found myself missing the Mass Effect Trilogy LP, and it was a glorious memeing. I might end up rewatching it. Yeah. Well, I ran through all three of them all at once. So, I mean, you may not have realized this, but like, I binged the hell out of games. Like, not even like shameless about it. Like, I do binge the hell out of games. It's kind of how I am. So like, I was doing XCOM 2 for a while, and then before that was Mass Effect, and then I mean, now it's gonna be Doom probably for a little bit. So it's always something, but that one I had a lot of fun with too, because I like just playing it like in a way that I hadn't before was pretty great. And like I said, it wasn't all like it was actually pretty good, because I did develop an appreciation for Mass Effect 2, which before that I actually completely hated it. I'm like, man, I don't understand the deal with Mass Effect 2, why everyone likes it, makes no sense, blah blah blah, wine on wine. And then when I kind of tried it one more time, I'm like, hey, you know what? It's actually not that bad. It's not good, but it was really memey. So that alone made it really good. That's all you really need. What happened to that tactical LP guy? He died in a tragic railgun accident involving 3 strippers. I mean, now we're back to Brutal Doom, so... Which, by the way, is pretty great. I actually really enjoyed it. Although, for the beginning, I'm a little bit more mellow, because it was a little bit earlier in the morning. And I was just like, I think I actually kid you not, we were waiting for Wikido. And, because, like, he was, I think, waking up or something, or getting back from work or something, so we were just waiting for him. So me and Ken were just playing some Dota chess while we were waiting. And, I'm not even joking. I had like a pot of coffee during that time, and I was still mellowed out. Like, because I was just bored. Like every between like turns or something, I'd like tell Ken, I'm like, I'm gonna get another cup of coffee. I'm gonna go get another cup of coffee. I'm gonna get another cup of coffee. And then I looked at like the pot I made that morning, and I was like completely gone by about about 11 a.m. Because I kept going and getting coffees, and I don't feel it. I do not feel coffee at all for some reason. I don't really know why. Like, it's just coffee does absolutely nothing to me. People are always like, "Oh, I get the jitters and stuff," and there was like a time when I maybe would have gotten the jitters, but like I've gotten so used to it that now it doesn't even affect me anymore. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but we'll go. Well, I was like, meh, give me more caffeine. And that's why at the beginning of that I was like really mellowed out. I'm like, yeah, Just me and Wiki doing can, just at our old shenanigans again. I'm like just like talking about like, oh, when did the game come out and stuff. It's pretty great though. Caffeine only works for me when I don't need it to work. I don't know. I've grown more sensitive to caffeine over the years. How old are you? You say over the years. Oh, look at that! Look at that totally sweet X there. Okay, I think we're good to turn this back on now. You're 34? Yeah, so you're just 2 years older than me, so you're really not that separate from me. But like, I fucking need coffee, like, to basically function at work, so, you know. Because I write code all day, so, you know. I just need something to sip that isn't like a sugary drink. I hate sugary drinks. I just have a shit ton of caffeine. I set my laptop down and get the coffee first thing every day. Yeah. I once worked at a place that had those stupid like Keurig like coffee cup things. Like, yeah, have you guys ever seen those? Like, it's basically just expensive ass coffee for like yuppies or some shit. I don't even know what it is. So anyways, with that one, so that company had those, and they just had like a drawer full of it, and then I just had like 10 of those a day because they're like so tiny. The machine for that. So I think they didn't like me. But to be honest, it's their fault for having such a retarded machine for coffee. No one to blame but themselves. If they had just a normal coffee maker, it would have been fine. They're like, no, let's have the fucking hipster one. You know, I feel like that needs to be a thing. They recently replaced that trash in your office? Yeah, what, the Keurig machine? Yeah, they're fucking awful. Like, they don't make any coffee. It's for companies that don't want you to drink coffee. It's really what it is. So you teach them a lesson by just wasting it all and just drinking all of it. I think they were surprised at how much coffee I drank there, but you know what? They shouldn't have been. Because I'm a big guy for you. Fuck. I'm just like trying to update. I'm trying to upgrade all our machines here because fuck everything. It looks like we're doing pretty good. Fuck, give me one more. There we go. Since we have the new miners, this just kind of worked out this way. But now it's good. Look at all the fucking science. Actually, it's because we're not researching anything. I'm like, look at that science just backed up. But this is actually the reason. Actually, how awful is our science? Oh, actually, you know what? We're actually we're at the point where we can now upgrade that. So you know what? Okay with that. And look at this, we still don't have enough iron. Factorio, the quest for more iron. Yeah, now it doesn't even make it to the end anymore. We need more miners now. Now, like all of a sudden with that technology, it's like we're just eating through all this shit now. I mean, a lot of it has to do with the fact we lost all the buffers that we had for this shit. Now it's just at full speed ahead. Dude, that noise it makes is still, like, jarring as hell, but... Alright, there we go. Okay, so that's good for now. We can make a couple more a little bit later. My god, it's still putting coal on this stuff. But it's like, what else can you do? Oh, some of these are done, actually. I just realized. And this one's about to be done. Here, we can watch this one. Just for your satisfaction, we'll watch this one complete. Because like 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. By the way, these go twice the speed as the other miners. 2, 1, boof, out. There's something oddly satisfying about that, guys. Come on. it doesn't just fulfill something. You get to see it complete. I'm just gonna have this go up this way. Fuck this shit. Alright, so hopefully that will fully saturate that, but it probably won't, so let's just put a bunch more in. More iron gear wheels. Its task and life is fulfilled. I mean, it didn't die though, I just put it somewhere else, so I just moved on to the next thing. Dude, these iron gears eat so much. I mean, it's 4 iron gears for each one. But typically what I do is I actually go for 2 iron patches, and there's one more right there, so that still works out actually. But we do need to make another thing of these things. We have to bring it all over. Well, let's see. Are these things done scanning yet or no? It looks like with these corners they're actually not. Get 2 more raiders up. And I guess we might as well... Oh, I for some reason I thought it was raining. I'm like, when did they add that? I was gonna say probably this patch, and then it wasn't actually raining, so we were all disappointed. There's a very fast bit of emotions that went on there. Oh shit. Need one more. Alright, that should solve our power problems for a while. Oh, not that long, but... I don't know. Do we even want to do solar? Not really. I don't think we care. Kinda need to start making landfills to get off this island, though. And cars. Gee, where's engines? Fuck yeah, I want this shit. You know, fuck that. I'm taking the cars. Fuck, I can't do that because I need this. That is a sad state of affairs. 800? The fuck? What is this, marathon? Yes, it is. Yeah, I guess we might as well start tapping into the other iron patch. Fuck it. We kind of need it, actually. I can't just put them into this one because fucking everything needs this stuff. It's so sad that it... I probably should have it try and leach from the line earlier. It's got to rob it from somewhere. There you go. That should be a little bit better. We just kind of need them to be kind of at the front of the line. And we're going to need some more miners, and we're going to have to take them from over here. I mean, it's not a very large patch, but if we just completely saturate it, we can probably get 2 lines of iron going here. And then I'm going to convert this one over to iron as well. Which means the copper's going to be moved down here. I'll leave you to your machine porn, Mike. See you later. It's my machine porn. Indeed. I like this game. Probably one of my favorite games for quite a while, actually. I am glad they did a nice update for it, though. Okay, how many did I put here? That was 8-ish. So the creatures just on other islands? There are no creatures. I have turned them off. They are currently off. Mostly because I've been saying it earlier, but I'll say it again, kind of a thing. The way I play this game, I either like the biters all the way on or all the way off. I don't really like any kind of middle ground when it comes to biters, because when it's kind of just some biters, then they're just annoying, because they're just like, you have to deal with them, but they're not fun to deal with because they're not a main part of the challenge. Because you're trying to build, and you're like, oh, no, I gotta deal with those fucking biters again. That's why they're kind of like, that's why I kind of turn them off, because I'm just like, I kind of want to focus on building in the new patch kind of thing. I just want to do something fun like this crazy layout kind of a thing with the large island chains. I kind of felt like starting something like that. And so that's kind of what I'm doing. So, I mean, but most of the mods though aren't really transferred over. That's the other problem right now. So we're still waiting on, I think Angel, the guy who does the Angels mods, he's still doing some stuff with it. So, it's a sad story. I just wanted to try out all the new recipes and stuff, and I always play in Marathon as well, so that's why Marathon. I don't think I really need more than that. I look at it. Alright, how am I going to move this guy over there? There's some coal right here. Probably just a matter of... down this way. Oh, this wasn't actually a required component here. Oh fuck, there's like annoying amounts of like fuck it, let's just cut this off. This is gonna irritate me if that's there, so actually, you know what, we can keep it going. We'll just have an underground belt going underneath it. There we go. We want that to go all in a box. Don't ask me why. It was something I needed on a fundamental level. Okay, well. Once again, we keep cutting off all these lines that aren't actually necessary for anything. Oh. But generally, what I was actually thinking of doing for a scenario, because I had done this on YouTube already, so I was kind of thinking of like fun ways of adding some spice to the game. I thought would be fun. And so one of the things I was thinking was like Bob Angels plus plus island, basically like expanding to islands kind of thing. I thought that would be kind of fun. You know, you kind of have to. It's like Death World Islands. You have to clear like the islands and shit like that. Like the islands are just gonna be flooded, because like a lot of the strategies, unfortunately, revolve around. When you start to get into like later parts of Death World, they revolve around like, oh hey, you already have like a shit ton of like targets. You might as well just do turret hopping. So what I was gonna do is I was gonna say something like solar power only, or something, and then like. And then kind of just play around that. It kind of sounded, it sounded a bit fun to me. I was going to try doing that, but... Alright, let's go move these guys down. What the hell? Why do I have no coal coming here? What did I do? How did that go the other way? I know it's my fault, but I just don't know how I do these things. So, no regular invasions. No, it would be... The challenge would be in the mods itself, because it's like... I mean, you get regular invasions once you open up an island, right? Because then... Because let's say right now, let's say this one over here was full of biters, right? I wanted that stone and coal and stuff. It'd be filled to the brim with biter nests. The minute I connect it, they would be flooding into here, kind of a thing. So you have like a choke point. So it'd be kind of like... It'd be a different way of doing it. Which I thought might be kind of a fun way to mix it up. But I haven't really fine-tuned it yet, like how that's gonna go down, so I'm kind of at the theory crafting stage, you know. I just kind of said to myself, you know, that kind of sounds a bit fun. I might try that, and then that's pretty much where I left off. Okay. Let's do... Oh my god, it's making this stuff. The hell? Oh, you can... That's such a weird UI, actually. You have to, like, tap the side you want. Okay. I'm not sure what I think about that, but yeah. And how did some regular plates get onto this line? Oh, because it always had that. Whoops. Alright. I had a way of clearing it out before, but now I don't. That's okay. We'll just make something here. Put it into a box. Where's the iron? But yeah, I'm not too sure of how all of it's gonna work, but I mean, it sounded kind of fun in theory when I put it like that. So right now, I'm just experimenting with point two. Like it's obviously a baby steps kind of thing. So kind of how I work. I work in like stages. I'm just kind of figuring out now. You know, what's all the new shit going on? Yeah, okay, so that will eat through that, so we can just leave that for now. So now let's go get the other iron. How's our power doing? Absolutely perfect. How's our coal doing? Not so perfect. Alright. Oh my god, we need everything. Thank goodness we don't need iron picks anymore. Logistics 2 actually completed. I actually forgot we were doing that. I'm trying to work my way to cars. Actually, we can make landfills now. Where's landfills? Let's do that first. That's actually semi-important. I mean, that's how like my Death World one started too, which is like I just had this like fun idea, you know. I'm like, hey, what would happen if we make everything desert? And then I kind of just started having a lot of fun with that scenario, and then it ended up being a YouTube thing. Let's just like this. I don't need much more coal than that, do we? So where are we going to get the rest of the coal from? I guess right here. You know what's going to be the most interesting part about this is trains. Is how I'm going to do... I mean, I'm going to probably just do a massive fucking landfill from probably this stuff right here, this stone right here. Like, and probably... Or maybe this one. 1.8 million? Yeah. Probably like one or two of these ones is going to just basically be dedicated to making landfills. Oh, even... Yeah, actually that one's a really good one. That's why solar would actually be pretty good for this, because I can make mobile outposts that I don't need to be near. I don't have to... Well, you know, it's not really a problem to bring power around. I just don't have the power lines researched right now. Speaking of that, how much is that? It's gonna take fucking forever, so we're not gonna do that now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that basically fully saturates the belt too. Like just perfectly. Could even maybe even have one more at the end, potentially. Game's lagging again. Looks like they have some stability problems to figure out. Yeah, I probably should save this because well, actually, you know what it is doing? It's probably auto-saving, to be honest. Now that I think about it, it's like actually what it's doing. It's not telling me it's doing it, which is weird. Oh, it's right there, huh? I'm surprised about there's no like research to do more light sources. If only someone made a mod for that, there's probably a mod for that. Why can't I get like high beam flashlights? Why can't I research solar flares? They're questions we ask. I need a black hole gun, that's what I need. That's the only most effective way to deal with biters, is a black hole gun. I wonder, do rails require ore still? Because that's annoying to have to actually have ore. Oh really? Ran out. Mm-hmm. Alright, now to bring it back. Okay, I'll just bring it back. I'm gonna go down a little bit. I mean, I basically had to tap into this patch. That's why I kind of want to try Bobs and Angels again, because I was kind of having fun with it before, but I think I was just getting kind of burned out on the game, so I'm just like, fuck. Too much learning. Oh, landfill. Do that thing now. Fuck, really? I don't have underground belts? Fuck. Alright, now I kind of want to go up through here. Same time, I kind of don't. Kind of want to be away from this stuff. These do not line up at all. Fuck. That one power pole was very important. Really? Alright. There you go. Tapped into one more. And then what we do is kind of, where is it going to? I think it's trying to go to these guys. Might as well just eat through these. Kind of planning on reusing this. There you go. Fuck. we ran out of furnaces. That's okay, because now there's plenty more where that came from. Alright, so we can take these furnaces, I think, out. Oh, come on. Stone bricks. Oh, and I even made that into like its own self-sufficient coal line too. Shit, that's some attention to detail. Oh, wait. It's already 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, because I made it go like one thing higher. For some reason. All that sweet, sweet factorio I keep doing. Okay. That goes over to here. I'll say input priority on the left. And there we go. Second coal line is a go. That's not really hugely efficient the way I have it, because it's like 2, but they're not always fully saturated as 2, so I mean, actually we have red belts, so we can definitely make that into a reality. It's actually pretty easy to do. Alright, so the first thing we'll do with this is we're actually going to probably split this up and make the gears out of these. Gears are just far too fucking important. Except there's like the fucking chips down here. Yeah, but I don't think I care. For now. And then I'll be complaining in a couple hours, but fucking ghosts. What the hell? They're still ghosts. Yeah, maybe I should turn off that thing, because it's just so dumb. Now gotten irritating enough. You always keep main inventory sorted. Fuzzy search. There you go. No more picking that. There you go. Ta-da! Also, there's nothing to unload it, but you know. Oh shit. There we go. Ta-da! There we go. Now 2 lines. This one's not fully saturated, but I'm sure that will happen in time because this is going to get completely full. I mean, we can also add more to here, but it's a lot of effort. I mean, we could do that, or we could do trains, so the option seems clear. What's the slowest part about this stuff? You know what? You know what the slowest part is? Probably fucking not having assembly machines, too. That's probably the slowest part. But also something else is slow here. These things are just really fucking slow. And so if I get better assembly machines, it'll be faster. How much is it eating through? Oh, it's just eating through the green science. Wait for that while I drink my delicious tea. What's the deal with this stuff? Undo, copy, upgrade planner, toggle personal role. Oh, you can toggle the role port and toggle exoskeleton now. Shit, son. I think you unlock these when you get the blueprint thingy, which is over here somewhere. Alt mode is alt fax mode. Yeah, no, I know what that is. This stuff. I forgot what it was in like the first 30 seconds of playing this, and then I kind of remembered after that. And as you can see, this is actually going pretty swell now too. It's actually far more than enough. This guy. Oh, dude, we just did landfills. It just occurred to me, so let me just get my landfills out. How much does... Actually, I said I was gonna do like another island, right? But I need landfills right now. And I have this random chest full of this crap. Let's see here. Oh my god, 20 stone. Okay. Time for plan B. How many does this make? 1. This is gonna be a while, guys. Actually, can't I have more on on both sides? No, I can't. That's fine. We just leave it here, it'll do its thing. We can technically convert all this to landfills, you know? Yeah, I don't think we need this random box full of this crap, either. Shit. There you go. Problem solved. That's our ticket off this island. We're gonna be making a bunch of assembly machines in just a moment anyways. Because this research is almost done. It's now that we actually have the resources to carry this out. Wait, where, there? Oh, what? Okay, like, something's missing here. Alright, cool. And what were you doing before? Yeah, go at it. Alright. Need more gears. I always that rollerball, yeah. It's a nonconformist. He wants to go in the other direction. He's like all the other cool kids want to go in this one direction. There we go. Oh, these two need to be faster too. Yeah, the gears are slow. Oh, well, I have a way of speeding that up. Put in the faster assembly machines. Because these are 0.5, these are 0.75, so it just makes sense, honestly. Probably make it a little bit more than that too. These things don't even get anything fast enough, so they need more. And now, these need to be faster too. How's our power usage? Pretty full, but there you go, that's more like it. It wasn't a matter of needing more assembly machines, it's just a matter of needing more output. Alright, that's gonna kick up now. And so what's, why does that not have power? Probably never did. Alright, let's see here. How many drills do I have? I have 2. We can use a couple more drills. Oh, look at that. Now the iron isn't even fast enough. This entire, like, dude, this entire line is just fucking gears, and it's still, like, really slow. It's completely saturated here. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, apparently that last one, it just perfectly saturates it. I didn't know 9 was actually the magic number. But 10 was the magic number. I don't know. Is there any point of making it go a little bit faster? Nope. They have actually made that perfect, that speed. 30 items per second, 15. Yeah, they actually changed it. 15, 30, and I don't know what express are, but it used to be something a little bit stranger. What if I take some out? Yeah, it's just perfect. Interesting. They really worked hard on that, because that was a problem at one point. Definitely during the patch I was playing. They started fucking with it, and then and nobody knew what to do anymore. Because there's even a minor bit of inconsistency. It's like, oh shit. What will we do? Alright, let's go get the landfills that were made here, and we'll head over to that other island. How many things do I have here? Might need more than that, but yeah. Okay, that's 80 landfills. So we haven't researched the technology for cars quite yet, so yeah. What the hell? Oh, you actually ran out of fuel. Huh. And now these are as full as they're supposed to be, so that's good to know. What kind of tree is that? Oh, it's just a dead one. Alright, so this is kind of how the system's going to work with getting from island to island. This is kind of how it would be if I was like, I'm playing Desert Death World or whatever the hell, or sorry, not Desert Death World. I'm like, hey, I want to get to this island. Bam, bridge made. And that's it, you have to clear this island now. So, I don't know, kind of a little bit interesting. Concrete. Yeah. Engine. Yeah, boy. That's the good stuff. Walking? I fucking don't have a car. Don't frown on me. I have to walk everywhere. I don't have a car yet. I mean, it's a little bit weird to drive onto islands, though, but we'll see how that goes. It might be a fun, intricate system. That's the thing that kind of excites me about this mode, is it kind of is like, hey, you need to do things in a certain way. Alright, let's see here. Where's the pipes? There are none. Does Factorio only have land vehicles still? There's mods for non-land vehicles. So, the answer is both a yes and a no. We're just scanning over here. That's 1 megawatt right here. The fuck? I like those rocks because they have. Oh god, I actually ran out of fucking belts. Actually, why am I putting coal down here? I'm an idiot. There's no reason for me to have coal down here. I'm making the other things. I'm not making. Sorry, I was not in. My head was not in the right place. Thought it'd be kind of strange that there is no boats, but there seems to be what is an island mode. That's new though. So the thing is though, it's really abusable because spiders can't swim. So take that as you will. Let's see here. Can they fly is the question. No, I'm pretty sure they can't do that either. It would be really unbalanced if you can just go, lol, you can't get to me. I mean, the island mode is kind of like, by the game's definition, probably not very fair. Because biters just can't go, they can't reach you, so. Landfills into this nice steel container. There you go. So this is just gonna make landfills here forever. On its own separate power supply that's like coal, so you know, that's all it needs to happen is just this. Kind of what I figured I would do with that. And then it's going to scan this way, which is also kind of advantageous. What time is it? It's 9 o'clock. I probably should sign off. It's just gonna read some shit on the internet. Apparently my sister's been going berserk in WhatsApp, so I kind of want to read that. Apparently her power went out. Fucking funny. No, I'm just joking. It's not funny at all. Fuck. So it's gonna probably wind down. Watch some YouTube videos. Things like that. Damn, son, we're just going right through all those fucking science facts, aren't we? But yeah, we made good progress today, so let's go say save as 0.17. Whoops. I'll continue this though. So, been fun, lads, but I'm signing off. So take care. Bye.